Good morning, half a day, happy Friday. But let's get to work. Let's try and make some money. I know with lunch shifts, it's hard to get out there and get motivated to do a lunch shift because it can be so finicky. And hey there, Queen. Good morning. Just left the house and right now I only have DoorDash on. So yesterday when I worked for that hour or hour and a half, really I was only active for about an hour because I did the car wash. And I was trying to make enough money to pay for that car wash. You got this. I agree. Motivation is hard. Yeah. Especially for our market, for as long as the hubby and I have been doing this, and right now it's still just me for this lunch shift. We have a good idea on how our market is working when it comes to what time is better to work. But being that it could potentially be payday weekend, so I try to remain positive, and I'm just like, you never know. Might get lucky. Especially with DoorDash. DoorDash is the only one that I've gotten an offer that was over $100. Just one time. We happened to be waiting at Target for offers. I had other apps open, and an offer popped up on DoorDash, and I had to do a double take. I showed it to my husband, and I was like, am I reading this right? Does that say $118? Right? That definitely was a unicorn. I mean, it kind of messed up my my metrics on for my shopping for DoorDash, because there was a couple of items that they were available, but the amount of items they were wanting for those specific items, they didn't have enough. So the customer just decided not to get it at all. So that kind of stuck with me for a while. I had to do so much more shopping offers to be able to erase that. But anyways, still, I was just freaking out, and despite not finding all the items, I communicated with the customer, and I ended up getting tipped more. The total after all that was said and done, she increased it from $118 to $125. So I was like, yeah. And so yeah, ever since that happened, I was like, well, it's good to know. It's good to know that in my specific zone, that those $100 offers that I see other gig tubers, sharing about, that it is possible in my area. And so far I've only seen it with DoorDash. Uber Eats, the highest I got paid was 50 something, I think. Even on Instacart and Spark, same thing. Never got to $100 on Instacart. Got really close. I got a 90 something, or I got paid 90 something, I think. And Favor, the highest was like 88 on that one. So I got really close on those two apps. But it was DoorDash that gave me my first $100 offer. So I am always hoping that I'll get lucky like that again. It's been a while. So I'm putting it out there. Send me the $100 offer. Well, they sent me an offer, but it's not $100. NATO, right? How many items on that one? I believe in total, just for the items, was 12, but the quantity was like in the 20s. Because I think on one item they wanted a dozen. On two of the items, I think they were wanting a dozen. Another item, so maybe it was actually over 30. Because when that happened was last year. So maybe it was 30 something items, because I know with two of them, they wanted 8 or 10, and then the same thing for these towels that they wanted was at least 10. So I mean, for the amount, quantity wise, either way, it's still it was still great to be, to receive an offer for 118. Home Depot, no thank you. Yeah, on yesterday's, and I'll catch up on the messaging once I get to my waiting area, but on yesterday's offer, during the live stream, I don't know for those of you guys that are here right now, if you were here yesterday, but I got an offer from Home Depot. The miles was like 21. The pay was 36. And they wanted 3 items from Home Depot. But those items, the quantity, they wanted 5 of the 60-pound concrete mix. No. So there's definitely been a lot of offers coming through on Home Depot, or for Home Depot, on DoorDash, and even Spark, but they've all pretty much sucked. So I don't know when's the last time I actually accepted an offer for Home Depot. All right. Once I get parked, I'm going to turn on the other apps, and then I'm going to catch up on any messages. But good morning. Welcome in. Half a day. All right. It says it's a high-paying offer for 3 miles, $6. No. It still makes me laugh when DoorDash sends those high-paying offer. All right. Hey, Goblin. Good morning. $11. The pay is getting higher, but 8 miles. No. All right, let me check Favor. Favor is a Texas-based app. It's green, but so there's offers. Another high-paying offer, Chick-fil-A. It's almost 3 miles for $6. So, I mean, it's not a horrible offer, but it's still not a good one to get me started. So, come on. Okay. The only issue I have with people and pets is if you live out in the boonies and you don't teach your dogs to not chase after cars and stay where they're supposed to, I swear on Wednesday they are going to end up getting hurt or worse. True. Very true. And especially in our area, you know, we do get out into the rural areas, the country areas, farm areas where they have animals and the cows and whatnot. But thankfully, and I'm hoping it stays that way, you know, stays that way. Especially when I've been by myself, that anytime we see loose dogs and animals, been pretty lucky, you know, been pretty lucky about that. All right, so let me go ahead and turn on Favor. It's showing that it's green, so that means there's offers. It's just not heavy, so I don't know if that'll chime. Instacart. The last time I made any money was in February. The last time I took an offer was February 21st on Instacart. But see, it's even showing a 15 to 30 minute wait for offers on Instacart. Why do you have to try and take me out of town? Oh, I mean, where is that? That's taking me all the way over there. I mean, I can always switch zones when I get over there, but man, I hate it when they do that. All right, that's Favor that's chiming. It's a place and pay, meaning if I accept this, it's only for 4 items, but it's almost 8 miles for $10. And that one was on Favor for a restaurant pickup. But place and pays are, if you don't call ahead, you have to, when you get to the restaurant, you have to, like a regular customer, walk up and place the order. Half a day, Rodney. Thank you for popping in. Just waiting to see if I get any decent offers to try and make some money. Yesterday, I didn't make enough for gas, so I'm still sitting at about a quarter tank. Because other than that lunch shift that I did yesterday, didn't do anything else. So we've been trying to help our son, or should I say the hubby, or else we would have been working last night, to buy a car. And that definitely has been an experience. They've been shopping since Monday. Whew. Wow. Thank you. Okay. The pay is getting higher, but so are the miles. Can you guys hear the radio? Because I know when I'm parked. Okay, I'm going to have, because that's just more editing I have to do after the live stream. But, well, when he was stationed at his last base, he bought a used car out there. And when you're overseas, you know, it's easier to buy cars there because you're not spending a whole lot of money. I think he only bought that car for like $3,000. And basically it did what it was supposed to do, getting him to and from and where he needed to go when he was stationed there. But now that he's stateside. Okay, hold on, sorry, hold that thought. They're side-by-side restaurants. Where exactly am I going? Carson City. It's gonna take a minute for both of these, but do I want to? Because then they might be sending me more offers like this. Where? What road is that? Okay, so that's past that. Do I want to? Man. No. Ugh. That was such a hard choice, a hard decision to make on that one. Because then, especially when you continue to sit and the offers that continue to come in really suck, then you be like, man, I should have taken that offer. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I had to lower it down because I'm still editing the live stream that I did yesterday. Okay, and if you guys hadn't watched that short video that I posted the other day, basically having some fun, treating it like some type of game show, go check it out. But it's based on these type of offers that we get on DoorDash, where you see the plus sign and the total is going to be higher. It's always a game because, it says it's a large catering order. It's 11 items. I'm going to do it. It's only 2 miles. It says 11 items, but the most I've gotten on those totals will be higher. I'm not going to give that away because I'm doing a follow-up short video to that one. So if you guys haven't seen the short video that I did that says basically, welcome to DoorDash, guess your pay. I'm not going to share that because that's giving away. I'm going to do that on my follow-up video. I had fun making that. I thought I would get more views on it, but I guess not. But we'll see. We'll see how the follow-up video goes. But we are headed to Chick-fil-A. Added a feature where you can tell them you don't have... Oh, for DoorDash? You might do the same thing, make a fun video about these type of offers that have the plus sign. It is. I didn't realize just how many offers I actually accepted. Not including any declines. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn off favor since this is a 2 customer pickup and 2 drop. Oh wait, no, it's a 1 customer. That was the previous DoorDash offer. It's a 1 customer pickup here at DoorDash. I mean at Chick-fil-A. 1 customer, it says it's a large catering order because it has 11 items. So I have no idea exactly. Here we are. Exactly what those 11 items are. You know how it is when you've gone to Taco Bell and it says there's like 20 items and I'm like, what? And it's because go ahead, reverse. And it's because they include every packet, every sauce packet. Front parking. All right, I have to turn this around because there's going to be a lot of kids going in and out of this restaurant. So, all right. I would take you guys in with me to pick up this order, but again, with it being a catering order, I don't exactly know how large it's gonna be. And oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 meals. So yeah, I won't have, I need both hands. So until then, let's go ahead and put on some music. So for those of you guys that are here, enjoy some music.
To make you go back. Vibe 93.3.
What did I get myself into? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we'll give you one more chance. You get two chances at getting some news. That's right, Big Snoop has the ATX report at 425 and 625 right here on Vibe 93.3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Happy Friday, Kevin. All right. The even the workers there were like, what did she order? Hopefully this pays a lot. It does say catering order. So here's hoping. All right. It's a hospital. Is that where? Okay, I know where we're going. 7 minutes to our destination. What were we here for? 5 minutes at least? So not bad on the wait time. Wasn't horrible for that. But I got the drinks right here, and I got the food sitting in the back because it's easier to control the food back there compared to the drinks. I've got 2 carriers for the drinks, so I'd rather they sit up here with me so I can keep an eye on them. Gotta head out. Hey Terry, but I just wanted to tell you hello and happy Friday. Thank you for popping in, Terry. Have a good one. Really, dude, now I can't see. Okay, can I go? Can I go? All right. Yeah, if the hubby was with me. Half a day. It would be a little easier on the... My turn, my turn. See, I knew it. This one's leaking. Oh. That one is leaking. Makes me nervous when I have these many drinks. But 4 minutes to our destination, which is actually it's really going to be closer to 6 minutes or so because there's traffic right here. Okay, now maybe go back to the 4 minutes. Just as long as we don't, you know. Okay, okay. Yeah, like I said, we're going to a hospital, and it says hand it to customer. But I have to figure out which part of the hospital. Come in the main doors of hospital, come up north elevator to 4th floor. Yay. So I actually have to take it all the way in. Oh boy. Yee, gotta take this turn careful so I don't tilt the drinks. Alright, so she said the main part of the hospital. I think I can carry all of this in one trip. It's busy. I mean, even the emergency drop-off air parking lot is packed. Where's this person trying to go? Hey, Corey. Good morning. So I have to try and find a parking spot because I have to go up to the 4th floor. If it was a quick drop off, I would do the park under there as a temporary spot, but man, all the way over here. Got a park spot. Just popping in to say hi. I got my live on as well. Okay, Corey, thank you. All right. Because I'm going to need both my hands for this drop off, guys, I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to be coming in from over there. So you guys get to listen to the radio. Alrighty. Okay. She's gonna meet me actually downstairs, so. Wow. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? By the way, I did pick up another order. Oh. At least they came downstairs and waited for me in the parking area, but 8 meals. For those of you guys that were here, catch my breath. Okay, where exactly is this? Oh, okay. I know where I'm going now. But seriously, guys. This was a small catering order. I mean, it had 8 meals in there, 8 drinks, and the initial offer that came through was like $7.50 or $7.25, and it had the plus sign on there, meaning that the total was going to be higher upon completion. Seriously. Wow. I thought it would have been higher than that. Being delivered to a hospital. I really thought it was going to be higher than that. Can you guys guess? Can you guys guess just how much more higher that order was from Chick-fil-A, my first offer of the day? Okay, so it was $7.55 upon the initial offer. $7.55 was the initial offer. 2 miles, so the order itself, the miles and the pay, it's not bad. But the fact that it said it was a catering order, because the order itself, I guess you can say, it was large, but in reference to it being called a catering order, it was on the small end. But still, hey, good morning. At least it's still morning here for the next 5 minutes. I just completed my first drop off of the day and I'm headed to my next pickup. I'm just complaining about the fact how DoorDash does these offers. You know, get your hope up in reference to, oh, your pay is going to be higher if you do this one. And you get paid anywhere from 10 cents to a few dollars more. But boo! Seriously, they only tipped $1 more. They ordered for 8 people and they work in a hospital. So really, I think with DoorDash's pay, I didn't look at the breakdown yet. It's going to be like, so their total tip could be maybe $5. They tipped $5 for that large order. I was disappointed. I was really disappointed. I mean, it's higher. $8.55 for 2 miles. I mean, that's not a bad one. It's just when you think about how many items you had to pick up. DoorDash considered it a catering order, but it's just on the small end of a catering order, really. I've done a catering order bigger than that. And they too, it was being delivered to a clinic, and they too did not tip appropriately for placing a large order. So that kind of sucks. But this next pickup, it's 2 places but only 1 customer. So it'll be a total of 3 stops because I've got 2 pickups but only 1 drop off. This next drop off, and I'll try to catch up on my messages when I park. This next drop off is called Potbelly Sandwich. Potbelly Sandwich Works. So I don't know if this is a barbecue place, but Terry is someone who popped in. A service fee? Yeah, tell me about it. Especially for these businesses, you know, the hospitals that place a large order, you know. All right, so real quick. Should have been a bigger tip. It definitely should have. In total, I think from that hospital order was probably a $5 tip, but I won't know the specific breakdown until I end this shift. But being that I've been averaging base pay of about $3 or $3.30 for DoorDash, that's why I'm thinking that their tip is about $5. So, like I said, it's a 2-place pickup. This location, and then we're heading over to... Why isn't it telling? Oh, and then it's a 2-item shop at Target. Why they didn't have me do the shop first and then do the pickup for the food, I don't know. But I'm going to go in there and we'll pick this up. I met you on my live stream, I do believe. I think I might have seen you in her live stream too, Josh. But all right, so we are going to Potbelly, which is right over there. Be right back. Ready yet? Why don't you guys come with me? Whoa. So I can get people saying, ooh, she's working with 2 phones. All right, Potbelly, here we come. I think this is going to be my second pickup from this restaurant. Hi. Good, good. Yes, I have a pickup. So it would help if I hit arrive. Micah? Micah's been picked up already? Well, that's not good.
Yep.
This one, see, wasn't even supposed. Okay, well, now I have to. Okay, all right. And did they?
It's right here. See.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I remember Micah because I had to write down the name
Okay.
on the back.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so this is Potbelly. It's a sandwich shop, I guess. Toasty sandwiches. But alright, she scared me there for a minute because I said Micah. And she said, oh, Micah's been picked up already. And I'm like, great. Alright. Let's put you in the hot bag. Keep you warm. Put you guys back up there. And let's head on over to Target. No, I've got both my phones. Yes, my name is Melissa. But when she ended up looking at my phone, because I said Micah, but when she started looking at my phone, because I was going to start messing with it on canceling or reaching out to DoorDash, she goes, oh, Mitch. And she ends up looking at the bags again. Oh, it's right here, Mitch. And I'm like, Micah and Mitch are not spelled the same. But I was like, yay, at least my order is here. We don't. Okay. I hate when they're. It's a pretty tight spot. Right? Oh, we don't have one for a Mel, but there's a Melissa, Micah, and Mitch. But I don't know if you guys heard her saying this or not, but she was like, I remember that because I had to write the name on the bag. Again, Micah and Mitch are not spelled the same. Kind of reminds me of that movie, John Coffey. Like the drink, but not spelled the same. Find a parking spot. So this one's a little better. All right, you guys get to come with me on this one too. Nice to meet you too, Joshua. How was Friday? Well, I'm on my second offer, so. Micah! I always forget you have such a big car. Oh, big cars in the U.S. Well, this really isn't a big car, but it's big enough right now. All right. So I'm not going to leave my car running for this. Oh. But there are definitely, I consider that to be a large vehicle. The SUVs, the mini or compact SUVs, and the full-size SUVs, those I consider to be the larger vehicles.
No, it's like unlimited.
But ooh, it is warm out here. I don't know what the temperature is. Babe, I know you're still watching. I didn't even look at what the car was reading. So I don't know what the temperature is. Should have worn shorts. Ugh. Hot. It's hot. It's a beautiful day though. I won't deny that. It's a beautiful day. It'd be a beautiful day to go to like the lake. No, they weren't honking at me. Or something like that. And here we are, the end of March. But I could have sworn I thought I saw something in the forecast that all right, let's hope I get a quiet one. Okay. All right. $77. All right. See, why can't all the carts be like this? It's quiet. All right. Start shopping. All right. Easy enough. But there's a line. Oh boy. There's a line. I would turn the camera around, but then you guys are going to be facing the customers. So how about we get a ceiling view? There you go. Yeah, that's better. Try not to make you guys stare up my nose. I know. That's why I changed the view. Hi. Enjoy the cart view. Alright, so we gotta go to A64. Looks like they are having clog issues. $59. 64. They want those sticks. This is 64. Let's see, how much are these? $6.99. I see stuff for $6.99, but I don't see. Clorox drain cleaner. Alright, so this is Clorox stuff. Clorox tube scrubber. Oh, I am so blind. This is what I'm looking at, guys. So this is what I was needing to find. And I'm looking around. I'm thinking of finding something small. But drain cleaner, clog remover. And I was like, where is it? Where is it? And this is it. This is what I was needing to get. Scan. All right. Now we need to go find the Drano, which is right here. Drano Max Gel. Max Gel. And it's a 32 ounce, but it's only for $5.29. What I'm supposed to look for, 32 ounce, it says it's only $5.29. Oh, there it is. Scan. And just like that, we are done. In Denmark. Well, hello and half a day to you in Denmark. I'm at Target. Okay. What's for dinner? Maybe you'll give me inspiration on what we're going to have for our dinner tonight. Can't do meat, so it's going to be fish, shrimp. Ooh, I can make crab fried rice. I can make crab fried rice for our dinner. But we're headed to the checkout now. Oh, nice. Fried rice, see? I guess we're kind of on the same wavelength there. I haven't made crab fried rice in a little while, so. I'm fine with that. I only got 2 items. Just 2 items. And it is a DoorDash.
You have the
Oh, it's ready? Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Thank you so much. You too. Alright. Now I gotta scan my receipt. Scanning receipt. Confirm. Scan. Done. Ensure receipt is in bag. Alrighty. Let's go. Park the cart. And here we go. Wow. Really? It is only 77 degrees in the upper 70s. Feels warmer. It feels warmer. I guess I'm running hotter than normal today. All right, where's my car? Did I park all the way down this way? I guess I did. Did my car start? Okay, there we go. I do like door dashing. Actually, I've come to prefer to DoorDash than Uber Eats because Uber just not has. Oh wait, hold on. Whew. Gotta start my car. I'm hot. Okay. Baby, you need to add more washer fluid. I do prefer to DoorDash over, I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail, hold on. Whew. Downside about having bangs. Whew. Okay. Oh my goodness, hot, hot, hot. Leave that door. House on the corner. It's a duplex. All right. We are 7 minutes from our drop off, and okay. I know where we're going. Backing up, people, backing up. Whew. Need some more air. Yeah, see, the car is saying it's 78. When I get money, I want to do. Oh, that is so sweet of you to say that. But just by having y'all here during my live stream and keeping me company, that's supporting me more than you know. So I appreciate that, though. I love hearing comments like that. We had 88 the other day, but today is 50. Oh, nice. I could have sworn I saw somewhere in our forecast that we were supposed to be getting cooler temperatures. But I think the high for today is supposed to be in the upper 80s, so it's still going to only get warmer. Aw. That is, again, so very sweet of you to say that. How do you say your name? I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I don't want to butcher it. But thank you. I'll say Lem for short. So sweet. Livia. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Livia. I know, instead of those cars that offer up the beep, 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 if there's a way to, I think it would be funny. You know that song that says, move. Maybe not the expletive, the bad word in there. Get out my way, get out my way. Or that other song that says, ready or not, here I come. Because how many times do the hubby and I, especially in the plaza that we're in, the town center that we're in, we get people who reverse and act like, reversing, I don't care, whether they're paying attention or not, Okay, Terry, and hopefully everything is okay. Thank you for popping back in. I do blood draws for other people. It's not. Oh, okay. Well, you go, girl. Make that money. I'm in those wonderful Kias. Yeah, when we get a chance, the hubby and I, we do plan on changing out this vehicle. Fun fact, if a Tacoma would drive in Denmark, it would not be able to park in Copenhagen. Okay. How's your Friday? So, I mean, well, I'm on my second offer of the day. The first one, I think I was disappointed on the pay for it, but I accepted it and I took a gamble. But this second one kind of made up for it. It was a two places I had to go, a restaurant and a 2-item shop at Target, but the drop off was like 2 miles, so and it's only one customer. And it's more than double the pay from that first offer. So I think I got my gas money. I got my gas money and a little bit more. So yay, let's keep it in the green. I believe, because we bought this car from our eldest, and I believe this is a 21 Kia Forte. Once we get a little closer, I'm going to change the camera view again, because it's a duplex that I think I'm delivering to, or quadplex. Funny as in funny haha, or funny that wasn't nice. So far, the only, and again, I took that gamble, that was my choice. The only thing that was funny was how this DoorDash labeled it as a catering order. But, I mean, just imagine picking up 8 meals, which came with drinks. All those meals came with drinks. They all came with drinks. All right, let me just, okay. And the customer ended up, they only ended up tipping about $5. I would think if DoorDash considers an order to be a catering order, they should have a minimum tip, a minimum base pay, because for what they consider to be a catering order, yeah. All right, be right back. All right. $25 in the book. On the board. Whew. Like I said, the car's only reading upper 70s, but I am running warm. All right. Whoa. Okay. Oh, yes. Let's see what kind of other offers I can get. But we got a 21 Mazda. No, nothing funny, haha. Nothing that I've seen so far. I've only been at it for just over an hour now. Because I started the live stream when I left home. So nothing yet. I kept a lookout on your vehicle for you while you were making your drop off. Thank you. If I see anything sus, I'll let you know. Thank you. That's usually what I like to say when I'm getting ready to get out. And I'll be like, all right, watch the car for me. Thankfully, with this car, because like I said, it belonged to my daughter originally, and we bought it from her. It came with two sets, so I can actually lock the car, even though it's running. But I've seen drivers when I go to restaurant pickups, and they'll get out of the car, and you can tell when they don't lock it. I've seen people get out of their cars and not lock it when they go into the restaurant. And those are scary, especially when I've seen videos on TikTok and YouTube of delivery drivers. I've mainly seen it on the drop-off, those videos on the drop-offs, where they get out to go make the delivery and they leave their car running and someone steals it. And actually, my son, one of his best friends was a pizza delivery guy, and that's exactly what happened to him. When he got out to go make the delivery, someone ended up stealing his car. So it's but don't forget, guys, while you guys are here, as much as I appreciate it, si duas maasi, that's how we say thank you in Chamorro. Don't forget to smash that like button, please, while you're here. Oh, $54 for 22 miles. I would take this if it wasn't more items to shop for than the pay. That's basically about 60 items. And on one hand, I do want to take this, but it's just me. And I know, how long would it take you to shop for about 60 items? That would take me over an hour. So, and to drive the 22 miles, I mean, if it was like at 40, if it was at 40 for the $50 because of those miles, I would take that, even if I'm by myself. I would have taken that, but it was about 60 items. Half a day. Yes, actually. His friend, they found it a week later. And what my son said, what they ended up doing to him was, and I don't know if they just needed a car for something or what, but they ended up throwing his wallet out the window. They stole the car and they threw his wallet and something else, I think he said something else, out the window. But then they end up finding his car about a week later. So I don't know what the deal was with that. If it was teens going for a joyride and then they found out, they were found out, so they abandoned the car. I don't know. But thankfully he was able to get his car back. 9 miles for $9. 9, as you would say in German. 9. 9 miles, $9. Yes, it was good. It was a good thing. Decline. I'm kind of heading back to the plaza where the restaurant and Target is at, because it's a good mix here at this plaza, because it's got a little bit of everything, with the stores and the restaurants. So 9 miles for $12. Still not good. Try again. Lower miles. Just lower miles. $8 for 7 miles. No, still not good enough. Come on. Do better. Do better. You can do better. It is busy out here for sure. I mean, you would think it was a Saturday already. Parking lots are somewhat full. Okay. I'll do this. Maybe. Go ahead. Alright, so I got a double pickup, double drop off. I went ahead and did that because the restaurants are side by side. So I can park between the restaurants, do the pickups. And it looked like the drop-offs are fairly close to each other. So 4 miles for $12. It's a good one. Am I gonna let another car out? Am I gonna be nice to let another car out? No, because they're not letting them out. Oh. Sorry. I would have been nice to let you out. Someone behind me nope. They ended up changing their direction. It's kind of warm for that jacket. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera around because I want you guys to pay attention to this intersection up here. It's not a four-way. The incoming traffic does not stop. They're not supposed to stop. But there are so many drivers out here that want to treat this as a four-way. And we've seen pizza is the greatest food of all time. Does your friends get to have when he worked there, I think he was either a supervisor or a manager. So I'm sure he either got free or discounted pizza. Never asked that. So I don't know. But yeah, we've seen so many. Look at that. See, they weren't supposed to go. You've got the traffic turning right here. And see, even the incoming traffic. Come on, go, go, go. You got the incoming traffic who don't even know any better. That intersection there is so scary. And then it's only doubled the scariness during the holidays, because this plaza becomes even way more busy. I do. I got my dash cam. I've done some small videos of the craziness we would see. People going up one ways, people running red lights and getting pulled over, or at least a cop. We didn't actually see the pullover, but we saw the cop that was waiting in line end up turning on their lights and going after the car. But we've yet to catch any actual accidents. And on one hand, I'm fine with that, because oh yeah, I forgot I've had my Instacart on all this time. Huh. I'm like, why is there Instacart offers in my notification? And I forgot I had it on. But I'm turning it off now. But we are going to Popeyes and Panera. Like I said, they are side by side. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Cane's. I'm going to Cane's, and well, you know what? I guess I'm not going to be able to do the park in between. So we're going to park here at Cane's first, and then, because I forgot, with Cane's you have to go in and place the order. All right, so we're here at Cane's. Let's listen to some music for those of you guys that are here. I'll be right back.
Friday edition Snoop and Daniel show, Texas, Purdue crazy. We'll recap it. Got your Vibe Live Mix It 5 with DJ David for real. Y'all know I got headlines. I got tea live at 3 to 7 Vibe at 93.3.
All right. Now we gotta go to Panera, which is right next door. The way they have the parking set up for here, as well as the fact that I needed to come in and place the order, you know, and buy it. I couldn't park in between. Hey, Invalid. Try to make the employee laugh at King's. I don't know if I made them laugh, but I think I annoyed one of the customers because where I was, not the customers, one of the employees, because where I was waiting, he was like, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. And I'm looking and he's like, I need to get by. I need to get to the kitchen. And yeah. And look at that, there's no parking. Oh, wait a minute, now I have to park right here. Darn. But he had room, but I understand. I have to plug in my seatbelt real quick. Yes. Okay. Right. I mean, there was room between, you know, where he needed to get by, but I'm sure he would not have felt comfortable doing that. So I was like, and when I looked at him though, he just like, he just had that. So either I annoyed him or he was already not exactly in the best of moods. But be right back. Another music interlude.
Toya in Destiny's Child didn't know that they were out of the group until they saw the music video for this next track. It's Say My
Oh. All right. I think I know where I'm going for the first one. 9 minutes to first drop. You were jamming to some JT&T. Oh, sorry to have interrupted that if I did. Did I stare back? I mean, I looked at him, but I wouldn't say I stared. Cause I looked, cause I was like, oh, did I really? I was like, did I irritate him because I was blocking his way? It's all overcast and it's starting to sprinkle in North Texas. Is it? I mean, it looks like we're getting more clouds. Right now the car is saying it's 80, and I don't know if the humidity is higher for today, because Either that or I'm just running hot. You just picked up Jersey Mike's? It's a 2 pickup, 2 drop off. One for Cane's, and then the other one was just right here at Panera. And I believe there's a possibility my 2 drop-offs might be at the same apartment complex, as I know they're not far from each other. Just a small possibility. But for sure, go on. I am running hot. It is hot. I am originally from a tiny, beautiful island in the Pacific called Guam. That's why I like to say half a day, because that's how we say hello. And how we say thank you also in our native language, which is called Chamorro, is Sijuus Ma'asi. So if you guys meet someone from Guam, you know 2 things to say. Half a day. Hafa, not half a day, is Hafa. 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 Half a day. Half a day, told him Malik, how are you? Half a day, thank you. And although we do it in Guam, the shaka, for many, many Pacific Islanders, I don't know how many years ago, maybe like 4 years ago, I started joking that to make our own hand sign for Guam, instead of doing the shaka, I have to wait until I can have the use of both my hands. Let me just angle it this way a little bit more. Is to do the laddie stone, but it's not as easy. It's not as easy to do that compared to doing this. A friend of mine is originally from Guam. It looks like a really cool place. It is a beautiful small island. There's a lot of people doing the live streams and theme parks nowadays. Oh yeah? I don't know if I would, because of reception. I know anytime I try to do a live stream, like any of the Guam events, the fiestas or like the Liberation, reception is never good. So okay, so where we're going is not where I thought we were going. I thought we were going to these apartments behind the Walmart that we just passed, but we're still 5 minutes away from our drop-off, so I was way off. Did you see my message earlier? I said I'm blind and I'm autistic. I can't see you. Joshua, are you being for real? Like I said, I think I've seen you in Terry's live stream. Apartments. Yes, I'm actually on the delivery portion of my 3rd offer of the day. My 3rd offer of the day, but my 2nd stacked offer. My first one was a single. My second one was a 2 pickup. It was a 2 pickup but 1 drop off because it was going to the same customer. But now for this third one, it was 2 places and 2 drop-offs. 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. You're waiting on orders? Well, hopefully you have a good day. With this one here, I believe I was sitting at 25, but with this offer, it should take me to 37. I should be sitting at 37 with this offer. It'll be almost $20 an hour. It would be nicer if it was at the minimum of $20 an hour, but darn it. Doggone it, I reacted to... Okay. You do DoorDash and an electric scooter? Cool, cool. I actually saw a video of some guy who picked up an order, and he was on one of those hoverboards. He was picking up pizza, a stacked. I mean, I think it was like 15 boxes or 20 boxes of pizza, and he was on a hoverboard. I was like, what? But he made it work. You were born... 1 years you've been approved for DoorDash. No gas, expensive. Tell me about it. I could only get half a tank for $20. You have a pizza bag, you're safe, that's good. Yeah, and that's one of the upsides for the Kia, because $20, well, with the current gas prices, $20 won't fill up the car. But in the past, when it got down to like $1.30 or something like that, especially when we would get the discounts off gas, $20 can, you know, fill up the car. That's one of the benefits for driving a Kia. And it does get good gas mileage. I'll give it that. Yeah, I kind of do that. We kind of do the same thing. We have different waiting spots. Wow. That's monthly? That's pretty much a mortgage payment. Tell me it's a nice and spacious for that amount. Yeah, when we first bought our house, our mortgage payment was under that amount. But since we bought our house, yeah, it's a lot higher. It's an apartment. Where am I turning? Right here? Okay, so I need building. Did I go the wrong way? What number is this? I wish they would make the apartment buildings easier to see. What number are you? Can't even see the apartment numbers. Building number. Where's the building number? What apartment? Apartment. I can't see the apartment number. What building is this one? This freaking sucks. Can't see. Doggone it. What? Okay, so it's behind. I passed it. All right, so it's supposed to be this one. All right. All right, so this is the Canes. I'll be right back. I think this is the first floor. Not the right building. So annoying when this happens. You sit right there. Ow. All right. Let's try this again because this isn't the right building. Okay, if that's one. Ooh. Okay, that's 9. Guess it might be on the other side. Yep. What? Why can't they be consistent on making the freaking building numbers be visible? Okay, getting closer. Not all of the building numbers are visible. So it should be this one. Excuse me, what building number is this? 6? All right, thank you. Not all of them are easily marked. All right. So now I'm at the right spot. Let's try this again. I am. Have a good one. Okay. Well, the person that I had asked what building this was, he's a Lyft driver. Okay, where am I going? Am I backtracking? He's a Lyft driver. Because they were like, are you door dashing? And I said, I sure am. But the customer ended up coming out, and I had to tell them. I was like, just wanted to let you know the app is taking us to yada yada location. And he's like, oh, okay. But the guy that I asked, what building that was, he says on Friday nights, as a Lyft driver, he averages about $300. And I was like, nice. I was like, I know with DoorDash, if we wanted to, I'm sure we can pull close to that number with DoorDash and Uber Eats on Friday nights. But, we don't like working late. And they're like, yeah, we have kids too. And I want to say, well, that's not our reason for not wanting to work late like that. That's the way to do it. All right. I'm doing good, Mikey. Thank you for popping in. Making the second drop off, and I'm trying to debate, being that it's after 1 o'clock and I'm hungry, and all these restaurant pickups is only fueling my hunger even more. That's a downside about being a delivery driver. They always say don't go shopping when you're hungry, because you'll end up buying more stuff that you don't need. You just want because you're hungry. But it sucks when you're doing nothing but restaurant pickups. And constantly smelling the different foods that you're picking up. where are we going? 103. I guess I'm delivering to a business now. I'm in a smaller plaza. But hopefully the pin on this one is right. Okay, I think I've delivered to them before. Is this the right one though? What's the building number? Let me just make sure. Okay. Wait. Let me just make sure. Going a little further down. Because it didn't exactly have the suite number above it. Okay, that had to have been it. Okay. Be right back. She was like, I've been waiting for you. And I told her the truth. I told her that, hold on a second. I told her that, I said the app, not me. The app had stacked her with another customer, and there was an issue with that one. That's why it took a little longer. And she's like, oh, okay, so you had to go somewhere else. So hopefully that wasn't a deal breaker, and she reduces my, because that's not my fault. DoorDash did it. Yeah, she says, I think you passed me. Okay. So now, so as of right now, I am sitting at $37.90 for 2 hours. When did I accept my first offer? At 11:26. But I've been live streaming for 2 hours now, so I've done $37.90 for 2 hours. Work. Okay, wait, what? Oh, tornado. I've had a busy morning, afternoon so far. That is nice, Mikey. I'm at 124 for 43 miles. That's the downside of working in a restaurant too. They expect me to work around food when I'm hungry. That's a no-go. So should I take one more? Because I am hungry. Or should this be it, being that I've been live streaming 2 hours now? I gotta make up for all the I haven't been exactly active on my channel, so I'm trying to make up for it. Gotta keep my channel going. Alright, so I'm still in a decent spot to receive offers. So, should I go get gas now? And okay, let me just park for a minute. See if anything comes in. I mean, it's not exactly glowing red. But I'm going to check upside. So if you guys, especially if you do deliveries, if you guys are not doing upside yet, you need to do upside. You're about to hit up the command station. Okay. All right, so what are they offering? So the gas station that we tend to visit a lot right now, which is a Circle K, not just a little further down from where I'm at right now, they are offering 16 cents back per gallon. And so far, what's my history on this thing? You're not showing how much I've gotten back. I could have sworn we could see. Okay. And not that we haven't been, if we can get gas where we're at cheaper than having to find, a gas station on upside, we'll do that. But we do pay attention to upside because sometimes they'll have a deal going on to where if you get gas or you spend X amount of dollars, you're going to get after the fact, you're going to get a bonus to where you can get 30 cents off per gallon, 30 cents, or cash back. I'm sorry, you get the cash back. But since my lifetime earning of being on upside for 2.5 years now, my lifetime earnings on upside is over $100. And that's just me. That's just me because we do it, we go between the hubby and I. So really between the two of us, I need to find out exactly what his is. But I would think, because there were times his bonuses, his cashback bonuses were higher than mine, which I don't know why. But there were times he was getting more of those type of offers than I was. So we would be using his app over mine when we would be putting gas in, especially when our Acura was still running, because we were putting premium. That car was requiring premium for it to run better. So gas was definitely higher, and we did use it back then more often. So I don't know what his lifetime earning. If mine is over $100, I'm sure his has to be over that. So really, I think then between the two of us, alternating lifetime earnings, over $200 cash back. Sorry, I'm in and out, but trying to finish my work and listening. Oh, no worries, but thank you for doing that, Terry. I do the same when I pop into your live stream or to others. If I'm cooking or if we're watching TV and I see someone goes live, I'll turn it on, and sometimes I might say hi, and sometimes I just leave it on and have the volume down. But thank you for doing so. So let me see. That right now is the best deal. And upside even gives you cash back on food, which we never really have taken advantage of that. It's been mainly gas. So I think no other offers have chimed in. And it says 3 to 12 minutes average wait. So I'm going to go ahead and end I'm going to end my dash. Okay, that's kind of scary. The person who messaged me saying that I think the one that I was having issues finding his building because the GPS was taking me to the wrong building. He messaged me on here saying, yo, I think you passed me. That's kind of scaring me. I mean to do this, but I don't. I need to start doing that. I really need to. I really need to start doing that. What the heck? I ended up replying to the customer before I was turning off the app just to confirm that he did get his order, but I just said, sorry, GPS got me the wrong spot. And I said, just saw your message, have a great day. And the person replied back, love you, have a great day. Oh my goodness. That is too funny. Hey, hold on a second. Let me turn off my DoorDash app.
Okay.
Before another one comes in. Okay. All right. Say hi to everybody on the live stream because I'm live streaming.
Hi, everybody on the live stream.
My daughter is on. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video. To my fellow gig workers out there, make that money, stay safe. Until then, adios for now. Bye. Hi and bye. Sorry, just ending my live stream.